All right. Okay. Hopefully tonight this thing behaves a little bit better. I'm not sure how the volume is on this thing though. I'm really kind of concerned. It seemed a little quiet last night, so I don't know. So okay, so yesterday I was playing Castlevania and I died, right? So I died and I went to a continue screen and I had to come back and put my password in. So I went to my phone, you know, because I've been snapping pictures of the password every time I get to a new password point, right? So I snapped a picture of the password and I went to do the password, and for whatever reason I looked at the wrong picture on my phone. I looked at the picture of the level that I just finished, and whenever I played it, it was the wrong one, and so forth, so on. It sucked. So yeah, I was really disappointed last night, but I got that ironed out, and I'm actually going to be able to move forward on this thing now. So I think I'm pretty close to the end too. Like I think I got a level, maybe 2 left to do this. So hopefully I'll be able to do that today. Snap. And I've actually kind of been cheating today. I've been I've practiced this level a few times. It's not going to show, I promise, but I kind of know some of the, I don't know, sneaky things it's going to do. I've got some of those things memorized. Some of them, not very many, but there's definitely some of them memorized. So hopefully that'll work out. But this particular part has been a little tricky today, so I'll be glad to get on through it. This has been incredibly irritating. The password thing like completely ticked me off. And last night, you know, I was in such a bad mood about it. It ended up being okay though, because I mean I played that Friday the 13th puzzle game, and that was pretty fun. I really actually enjoyed that game quite a bit, to a point where I obsessed a little bit about it. Even last night after I finished up, I actually ended up staying up a little bit more and working on one of the next puzzles and trying to figure out the right way to do it. Because they were getting the one with the hole, man. I don't know. I think part of it was because it was getting so late. I was having a hard time concentrating on what I was doing, so I couldn't. I don't know. I just wasn't thinking straight. So, you know, whatever else. To backtrack on those things was really kind of difficult for me. It was getting difficult for me. Okay, so now I'm hoping, I think this is the first time I've got through this without dying. So I guess all the practice this afternoon paid off, because I got through the one part. Ah, you son of a... So much for that, right? I think that's probably the most frustrating thing in this game is that bounce back. That's in all the really, honestly, there's a couple things I've noticed, right? I've noticed that Konami games have some similarities across the board. They have a similar sprite look. The sprites of their protagonists all look kind of similar. You know, it's kind of like I don't know how to explain it other than it's like featureless. I don't know. There's a lot of detail without showing any detail. I don't know how else to say that, but like you could see, like, okay, so he's tiny, but what's there is really detailed, right? And the same could be true, you know, could be said of all the of all religions. The same could be said of like the NES titles. And I went through. I remember a long time ago I did I was looking at, what did I play? Something I played now, well gosh, it's been a couple years now. I played through a game called Monster in My Pocket. And the thing was, in Monster in My Pocket, it's the same kind of look, right? So that kind of made me, or kind of inspired me to go back and look through some other Konami titles. So I looked at Russian Attack, and then the same look, similar look. The original, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES, right? As an Ultra title, which is basically Konami's sneaky way of releasing more games than they were technically supposed to in a year. God darn it. There's that. What else? Gosh, I was trying to think of all the ones the other day because it kind of crossed my mind again. But you take any of those games, man, and they all have that look. They also have a feel, right? I'm pretty sure every single one of the ones that I've just mentioned, correct me if I'm wrong, right? It might all be in my imagination, but they also do the bounce back when you get hit thing. So that's another odd similarity. But I don't know. It was like and I was thinking about it again the other day, and when I started playing through this again, I was I got to thinking about it again, and how I don't know what their recipe is for that. I guess I don't know. I don't know if it's an attempt to standardize something within the company or something weird like that, but there's definitely some kind of something going on there. Or it's just how the artists work there. I don't know, but it was odd. It was an interesting observation to me. I thought it was really cool to see that, you know. And I mean, it was all of them. The Ninja Turtles game, like I said, Russian Attack, all of them. It was crazy, but neato. Alright, so I've had quite a bit of trouble with this section. As you can see, I will probably die several more times. I'm not gonna, you know, lie to you. But I'm toward the end, I think after this, there's like 2 levels, and then you're at Dracula or something like that. 1 level and you're at Dracula. I'm gonna die. I'm seriously about to die. I'm just gonna let it happen. Expand this window out here. Yeah, so yeah, frustrated. And I don't even know if there's like infinite continues in this game. There doesn't seem to be anything indicating that I'm going to run out. but you know, I don't know. There's no count. It doesn't tell me that there's 1, 2, 3 left or whatever. Oh shoot! That's what happens when you look over at your chat instead of screen. These eyeballs, honestly, I may just be really bad at this, and I'm sure I am, are probably the most difficult part of this game, or this level. And I'm not gonna kid you. So yeah, last night's was a buzz because I messed up and did the wrong password. But if you were around this morning, I decided when I got up this morning, come on, I decided to go ahead and try to get put the right password in. Get the word out of my head. Put the right password in and go ahead and get onto this part. So it was really quick. I really did it honestly this morning before I left to take my son to the park. God. I need coffee. I'm so mad. Frustrating. To no end. I took my son to the park today to try to get him a little more active. And it worked because what I did, he's not an outdoorsy kid. And I'm not either, honestly. I'm not. So it was hard. We had to find a way I had to find a way to almost trick him, into going outside. So what I told him was, I said, look, if we go to the park, we go to the park and hunt Pokemon. And on Pokemon Go. And he was about that, man. So we made a big deal of it. We got up this morning and we spent like $5 and got him a couple hundred balls and you know, whole new account just for him. Or I set a whole new one up for him. And he did. We walked a mile, and that's a lot for him. He normally wouldn't do that. He normally would complain. So yeah, the mugs. I saw you ask what's up or do your thing. I haven't really established anything with that yet, but soon I hope. I'm going to start doing some giveaways and stuff, possibly, and I'll use those as like points to enter in, like raffle tickets kind of. And I get like, there are people that are like regulars and followers and stuff, they get bonus points and stuff like that, so you get more mugs if you follow. And I haven't really ironed it all out. I just literally got the chat bot working last night actually. I'm gonna die. This stupid eyeball. The eyeball thing is killing me, man. Oh, whoa, tiny spider. I really just want to get through this. I normally would only stream like 2 nights a week, or 1 night. But I'm so close to finishing this. I want to actually do it. And I've never finished this one. I want to do it. So I'm trying to make that happen. And I had an opportunity tonight. My wife went out to dinner with a friend, so pretty much home alone, so a pain to set up. Kind of, actually. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Not too bad. There's a few good tutorials. The thing about this one, it's Streamlabs. It's Streamlabs stuff, and Streamlabs is where I get like they do the notification stuff, like I don't know. I wish somebody would follow me right now so you'd see it happen. Actually, you know what? For giggles, let me show you something. So whenever someone follows me, it'll do that, right? And that's part of the Streamlabs stuff. And if someone donates money, it does that. And if somebody hosts me, it's supposed to do that. There it is. It does that. So I've got all these things. There's something else on here. The subscription? Yeah, there you go. I've got that set up too. So all of those are set up, and none of that was real. All that was fake. But Streamlabs is good stuff, man. So if you, I remember you telling me earlier in the Discord that you wanted to do that, or you were considering this. Yeah, it's definitely a good way to go. But this is Streamlabs OBS, their version of OBS, and all of those things are like built into Streamlabs OBS. So it's going to be your one-stop shop for everything. So before on OBS, you would have to you're going to have your OBS set up, and that can be tricky, you know, and it's not too bad, but it can be a little bit, you know, frustrating or whatever. Well, Streamlabs OBS is a little bit more, you know, plug and play, and all of those things are in it, because before you would have to set up like these HTML widgets and stuff like that, and it kind of got to be a pain, you know, and you would have to go in and resize stuff and stuff like that, and it would just, you know, it wouldn't work the right size, and so you'd have to go back in and resize again, and, you know, to make it look a certain way. So, but now with Streamlabs OBS, it's really hard to say that, but with this new piece of software, it's all just like everything's there. You can just add it, and of course, as you go, you know, honestly, man, if you need help, you can drop me a message, you know. Honestly, the Discord is actually becoming an easy way to actually, well, talk to people that watch the stream, both you and Michael B. But, you know, as that grows, hopefully, I mean, ideally, is that there a community of people that use this stuff. Because honestly, most people that watch streamers are streamers themselves. So, most, not all, but a lot of them are. So it kind of... Dang it! I knew that was too low. And I'm not far enough along. Gosh. But yeah, it's pretty easy to set up. So Streamlabs has their own chatbot. It's got a lot of features in it, man. One of the things it does is you can set up... You can tie it into your Spotify. Yeah. Well, I mean, once you get it going, let me know. But the once you get the oh shoot, the Streamlabs does a lot of stuff though. One of the many ways that people use currency and stuff, like I've got the mugs, right? One of the many ways they do it is they'll use it for song requests. So what you can do is you can incorporate it into your Spotify and then do song requests via Spotify and YouTube, but some people shy away from doing that because YouTube, you can You can get trolled pretty hard that way. So there's that. I mean, so you know, take that into consideration. But you can set up a song request system in there. You can do. There's stuff in there that I don't even really know what it does. I haven't played with it enough to try it, but I've done all the baseline stuff. I've got, you know, the chatbot that reminds you of what the command is. I've even got another command set up in there that no one uses. Well, what happened? No trolls in chat, because what they'll do is they'll come in there and they'll find they'll pick like a YouTube video that is a troll video instead of or they'll pick a song on YouTube that's just like blaring loud or nothing but like racial slurs and stuff like that. It's stupid. I mean, it's childish stuff, but that's the same spot that gets me every single time. So what happens is they'll request a song, and if they've paid for it, you see, with their currency or whatever, it'll automatically start the song, or at least put it up in the queue. So it'll play the song, and then there's nothing you can do about it, right? There are ways to do text to speech on here, you know, where you donate or what you pay to have it read what you say. That is another way to get trolled on here. So these are things that you may or may not want to use, you know, depending on, you know, where you are. Oh man, it's really honestly a starter person's dream come true. I mean, I've switched to it because it's so, I switched to it. I wanted to try it out, so I switched to it. But the only thing, okay, so my only complaint right now with it is that if you'll notice my cam down here on the bottom, before, if you watch some past, well, I don't know that there's anything up there since I switched over, but some of my past broadcasts, well, some of them might be on YouTube, there was kind of a tilt to my camera. I had my camera kind of tilted. This won't do it because it won't recognize that. It doesn't like that plugin. I tried to install it today on here, and it crashed it. So I can't. I'm not gonna be able to use that. Small thing, no big deal. And honestly, it's not a big deal because I'm thinking I'm gonna go to a green screen pretty soon. So you know, it won't be a problem anymore then anyway. So. Yeah, I like the way it looks, and the layout. What's really nice about this one is the other thing that's really nice about this is that it gives you a grid and tells you how many pixels the distance is on stuff that you put into your thing. Instead of having to eyeball it, it actually tells you a precise amount. Man, that's super nice because then you can make sure you center it up, stuff like that. The other one did not do that, so. But yeah, if you go to streamlabs.com, oh, it really is, man. It really is convenient. It's, if you're starting out and you don't really know how to do this, it also, you connect to it with your Twitch account. And it should, under most circumstances. For me, it didn't seem to work properly, but what I've been told is that it will, it automatically imports your stream key, which, man, you log into your Twitch account through the, I must have got a pork chop. You log into your Twitch account through the OBS, and it automatically sets it up to stream. So once you log in, you're ready to hit go live, and it'll go. Another thing that's in here, I think I mentioned this to you. I don't don't know if I did or didn't. I did in the Discord because you asked me about my overlays. One, this is not this thing, the Sega thing, with all the consoles. It's not really an overlay. That's really just like an audio backdrop, a desktop backdrop, a wallpaper, and it's seriously the lowest layer on my this what they call a seam or a scene. So this is all actually the bottom layer. I didn't do anything. I just put all this stuff on top of it. Now the other one, this one, let me show it to you. This one, since you're in here and I can talk to you, this one right here, I made this, okay, and I'm not thrilled with it. You know, I'm not thrilled with it. See, I'm not thrilled with this at all. I put it together the other night, just kind of on a whim there. Hopefully my stuff will come back. There's that. Where's my chat box? So, yeah. There's that. Now I switched scenes, so it like cleared out the chat, but things will come back right here in a second. So, yeah. It looks okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not great. It's just not great. I'm a bit of a I'm a hard critic on myself, you know. And honestly, you'll be hard pressed to find somebody that's not. If you're remotely creative, most people I know that are, oh god, I didn't even notice it was up there, are most people that are kind of creative are really hard on themselves anyway, so. I'm gonna have to jump. But yeah, I do like this Streamlabs. It works really well. I'm really pleased. I think oh, and there's an audio, like, all right, like let's now, if I get real quiet, you don't hear stuff in the room. But in reality, my fan on my computer, if you were in here, you could hear it. But I got a, this is one of the things that was kind of irking me about it the other day, is I couldn't find the plugins. Well, what had happened was, I can't remember exactly what I had to do, but what I ended up doing was, I just restarted the whole computer. And when I did, my all of my plugins had come back. So there are options for stuff like that. So I've got that. I've got this third-party plugin. It works great. It filters out my audio. There's actually a compressor, so if I get loud, it pushes down my audio. If I get soft, it kind of brings up my audio to kind of bring it all to the same level. It's really great. You know, you get so far, you think you're done with that, and the Medusa heads come back. Man, I hope I finish this today. As I kill myself. And it doesn't look positive whenever you see that your life is, you've got 0 lives available. I think so. I think he was really into it. And, you know, I've been going to the gym again. I've lost, since Halloween, I've lost about 40 pounds. Holy crap. I just fast traveled. I'll do it again. I've lost about 40 pounds. I was at 235 just before Halloween, and I'm like at 197 now. So not quite 40. It's been hard work. It really has. I've had to really. It's been hard work. But like I said, I've been going to the gym like 3 times a week, and it would be really nice to have a clock right now so I could freeze time. But he's a couch potato. You know, I am too. He wants to play games, and I can't. It's hard for me to get angry at that because I honestly would rather be doing that too, you know. But I know how hard it can be if you get above a certain size, and I don't want him to get there. So yeah, Pokemon Go is a good way to get him active. So I think we will keep it up. And the park, man, I hadn't been to this particular park kind of near the kids' school. It is really nice. They actually have They actually have a 5K walking trail, segmented up, so you can go like a mile, or you can go the full 5K, or you can go whatever. So you can do that, or you can go along the way on the 1 mile loop. There's a loop that's like a mile, maybe a mile and a half. If you go on that, along the way, there's like 3 stations that has like gym equipment, which is weird, but they have gym equipment set up with like it's called like a Roman chair where you do hanging leg raises, and they've got some platforms set up for plyometrics. That's where you just flat foot jump on stuff. It was cool. I was actually really impressed with it, and I told my wife we should totally go back there and go together one Saturday, walk that loop and do like a loop of workouts, like some circuit training of some kind. So I think that'd be good. It'd be good for both me and my wife and my son. Meanwhile, my other 2 kids, my daughters, are just Right, that's what I was saying. Like, it's free, so we can go there. We can exercise to some degree. I mean, I got a membership at the gym, but that's, actually, I do it through the insurance. Blue Cross Blue Shield has this program where you pay like $20 a month, my insurance, and you get access to like all these gyms on this list. There's a list of, gosh, I mean, right near me there's about 10 gyms that I can go to for free. Now the trick is you don't necessarily have access to all the facilities, So, you know, you gotta be prepared for that. But so far, all the ones that I've been to have given me full reign of everything there. The one I go to is right now is a 24-hour gym. Because I need the option to go in the morning or in the evening. I went through a phase where I was going in the mornings at 5, and then things kind of got busy, and I couldn't do that anymore. So I stopped going in the morning. Yeah, that's supposed to stop that, I thought. Piece of shit. Okay, so yeah, as a free option though, man, you couldn't beat it. And the equipment there's, you know, the only problem that I noticed was there was a few pieces of equipment that the weather had really done a number on it, honestly. But it wasn't unusable. It was just like the padding had been kind of cracked and torn, so it wasn't going to be as comfortable necessarily. But I got up there and did some leg raises with my see if I could even see if it was usable. Honestly, I was curious if the equipment was even usable. I mean, it worked fine. So, but it's all like, you know, like body weight exercises. So you're not, you know, there's no weights or anything. But they had this like a hand bike kind of thing that's for like some kind of resistance training. It looked interesting. I tried it out. It was kind of cool. You just kind of crank it, you know. They have a stationary bike that you sit on also that uses the same kind of resistance. It looked kind of cool. I didn't get on that. We were too busy catching Pokemon. Oh, we caught a lot, man. I was like, he caught 25 today, so he was super excited, you know. So that worked, right? Because, and that was kind of the point, is it got him real excited about being outside and doing something outside. Now, after we had walked the full loop, and we ended up walking about 1.5 mile plus some change, he was ready to go. He was done. We ate lunch. My wife showed up with lunch for all of us, and we did a picnic in the park, and that was cool. And it was a good day. It really was a good day. And it was the kind of day that you can feel good about yourself. You feel like you did something right, you know? Gosh. I'm not going to be able to get through this, man. I swear to you. I'm ready to start using save states. I'm about sick and tired of it. I'm getting tired of having to go back through stuff. And I feel like I'm going so slow, you know? Yeah. Well, and it's great getting a crap. And it's great doing it for your kids, right? But you feel like, here's the thing, man. I mean, you're not there yet, I know, but once you have kids, right? It's really, I don't know, you're going to doubt everything you do. You're going to feel like you do everything wrong. And the truth of it is, and what you realize is, or at least according to my mother, according to my mother, you do. You do everything wrong, and that's okay. You know, because that's the way. That's the way. You're human. You're human too. You're not gonna be perfect. So, you know, it's fine. Oh, you know what else is at the park? They have a horseshoe pit set up and all this stuff. Not that you're in any like that you care about my park, but yeah, I was excited about it because that's another thing to go outside and do, you know. And it's the kind of thing that will get you outside. I'm not kidding. I desperately need another pork chop. Bad. I'm going to end up dead. I mean, one good hit from that. From the eyeball, I'm going to die. See? Dang it. Maybe a little different, but the nice thing about being an uncle, and I wouldn't know yet. I'm not an uncle yet. I guess technically I am, but I don't have to do it because I guess those that would be considered my niece and nephew live in California, so I've never even met them, but my wife has because it's her brother. But the nice thing about being an uncle is that when you're done with the kids, you can say, all right, here's your kids. I'm good. I'm done being a grown up for a while. I can't do that with kids. I like right now. My kids are in bed. My wife went to dinner with a friend. I'm in this room. Yeah, that's what my mom says is the best part about being a grandparent, is that you can pretty much do whatever you want and then send the kid home, and it's not your problem. So, you know, my mom will sugar the kids up, and they'll be full of full of sugar, you know, come home crazy acting, and no big deal, not her problem. I'm trying a new strategy with this part. It's basically don't die. So yeah, that is good. Trust me, my brother has many a time whenever he was finally done with like he'll come over for birthdays or whatever, and when he's done with the noise, he's like, all right, I gotta go, bye. I'm about to. I hate to use them because I feel like that I'm cheating the system, which I am, but it's not feasible for me to keep playing this and just play this same part over and over and over again. So I think the next time I get a good run up to the next level, the next part, I'm going to I'm gonna drop a save state in here. I hate to do it, I really do, but I feel like it's if I don't, I'm seriously gonna be on the same part forever, and I want to go ahead and get on through it. I want to play the next game or a new game. I picked up a new game this weekend. Friday was the release of a game called Apocryph. It's kind of the way it was described, or their kind of tagline is it's an old school shooter. So what it's like is it's got this, it feels, alright, the graphics look fairly up to date. It's not a AAA title by any stretch of the imagination, but the graphics look pretty crisp, pretty up to date, but it feels very old. It's got that feel of like Quake or whatever. and I think it plays okay. You know, it's just come out, so I feel like there are a few bugs in the system here that I noticed as I was playing the other night, or Friday afternoon when I got it. There's a few bugs in it, but I don't know, nothing that breaks the game. I feel like there's some problems with some of the refresh rates. The frame rates feel kind of weird. So I think, and some of that might be that I was just having a hard time with the, you know, maybe my video card was just cooking it, you know, maybe it was too, almost the refresh rate was too high, you know, that I was getting some screen tearing and stuff like that, and some disorienting frame rates. At least that's how it felt. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry. What is that about? I don't even know that I'm familiar with that. Yes. So now, I've saved here, so at least worst case scenarios I can go back here and work my way back through it, but I think I can get a little bit further. Should I do the clock? I'll do the clock. I would check it out. I'm always looking. Oh, look at there. I'm always looking for games, man. That I'm particularly fond of games that have a horror slant. Hold on one second. I go get some more coffee. Yeah, back. Okay, so 3D Realms, huh? How do we check it out? gonna keep doing it. Screw it, right? Especially at this point, whenever you're so far in the game, I don't even care anymore. There are those which would pass judgment upon me. That first time I nailed that jump, and I thought it was because of the watch, but the watch had nothing to do with it, because you can't even use the watch there. So I want that one to go down. No, I need that one to go down first. Ah. Why is it so hard for me? I'm not really sure what I'm... Obviously, I'm not timing the jump right. That much is certain, but... I just can't stand this. At least I'm not having to go all the way back through all that crap. Now Michael B, the Game Genie, is going to say I did not actually beat this game. But I don't care. I feel like, for whatever reason, the timing on that... Now, I think it's different every time, right? Because, I mean, it looks to me like like it was going the other way before. It was like that was... It switched. That just switched. Alright, I'm saving right now. It switched. It was going the other way before. See, that's the thing. I wonder... No, I don't want that. This is working. Right, that's what I say, right? But I know that I understand. I get the argument, right? Because I don't actually have to, like, without the save state, I would have to go back through the whole game. I'd have to do that level over and over and over again. And without the save, you know, with the save state, I don't have to do that. So. Nope. Well, that was kind of sucky. But at least... Hopefully there's another pork chop in here somewhere. Let's do a little fast travel here. I thought I thought the watch would work on like the stage obstacles. That sucks. Falling in that acid sucks. It eats up so much of your life. Every time you touch it, you stay in it, it hurts you. If you touch it, it hurts you. Nothing good about that. Trying to be funny. Trying to be slick. This kind of mess is gonna kill me, man. Got it that time, man. Let's save that. This is so bad. This is the laziest run of Castlevania I've ever seen. Is me using this stupid save state. I'm trying to get... I'm certain that one of these has a you know, I usually do too. I usually do too, honestly, man. I get real, like... I get really frustrated with it. I really do. That is not the right way to go. I get really frustrated, and I just want to come back to it. Like the first time I beat Bloodlines, man, I just, it took me a long time to do it because I kept, you know, I was dying. And I got tired of dying all the time. And so I gave up and walked away. But I will admit that Symphony of the Night really made me... Symphony of the Night is the game that made me want to go back and play through some of these that I never have. Castlevania IV, I never played ever. I'd only ever played. I've explained it before. You know how I played played Bloodlines because we were not a Super Nintendo family. We were a Sega Genesis family. So with that came, you know, I've always been kind of fond of the Castlevania games. Because like I said today, like, I dig the atmosphere of games like this, you know? You know, where it's not really a horror game, but it's got that vibe. It's got the flavor of horror on it. You know, I like that. I usually like that. So, I like these a lot, and that's why. It's because I don't know. They've got that right dose of adventure and horror mixed together there. You know, it's really kind of good to me. Oh, not what I wanted. So, what the heck? There was no indication that was there until it came out and stabbed me in the brain. So hopefully I'll be able to. Yeah, it's like it is exactly like a monster movie. It's like, but I did it again. You know, you've got a protagonist, and you know that he's gonna win. You know, or that he can. So you're rooting for him the whole time. It's not like. Oh yes, very much so. I do have a lot of regrets with the fact that at the time, when the Kickstarter was announced, I couldn't afford to fund it. I really wish we could have. I need to do a crouching walk there. Yeah, I definitely. I wish we had been able to afford to chip in on that Kickstarter. I really do. It sucks. But we didn't have the money for it. You know, that was extra. That was groceries. You know, or whatever at that time. Whenever they first announced that. So that's the way it goes. You know. This is kind of making me nervous. And, well, there's some things that have happened on YouTube in regards to, like, Kickstarter and some people's opinions that I disagree with. But I do see where they're coming from, and I don't know. I don't know. You start. Oh man. Go time now, baby. What the heck happened? What did I just hit? Nothing will be as good as that first walkthrough right then. No! Moving too fast. Screwed it up. I was in good shape too, man. Well, alright, so there are those that won't ever watch this, but there are people okay, so the argument is, alright, if you back a game in a Kickstarter, right? If you back a game in a Kickstarter, do you have a problem with me, who I did not, and I did not for reasons, right? I did not read for the fact that I couldn't afford it at the time, you know? How do you feel about me having access to the same things you have access to? So, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, as a backer, you get certain specialty perks, right? How would you feel if later on, I didn't back the game, and I only got, but I ended up with access to everything you got just by paying for the DLC? I mean, are you okay with that? I'm not saying that I get it for free or whatever else, but I get it too. You know, I will also end up with everything you got without having to back it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I guess my problem, I guess what happens there is, and I see the argument that was made in the discussion about this was that the problem there is that a lot of times the right, I think the problem I really have there is more whenever the publisher says it will be an exclusive and then it's not an exclusive. That bothers me more, is when they say it's an exclusive. Now, if you infer that it's an exclusive to backers because that's just how you thought it was, that's whatever. But I don't know. What's hard is that should I be punished because I chose to buy groceries over, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, the whole thing, you start getting in this really weird argument territory. And it can quickly become one of those sources of argument that could really mess up friendships, honestly. So I don't want to get, you know. Right, and I think the argument was made by the same person that, you know, look, they understand that it's a business and it's a company and that they've got to make money too. They get that. But, and I get that argument. You know, you don't want to, what's the point of even having the Kickstarter? I guess it's because the way that publishing works now is, you know, that was the way to get the backing money for it, you know? So, I don't know, you can't, I don't know. What I do know is that in the times that it has gone that way, about to blow up, I'm rich, about the time, there have been times when that has worked in my favor. You know, and you know, there's been times that it's worked in my favor not backing a game. I was going to back Mighty Number 9. You know, I was all about that. I was so excited when I saw the first things, and as a lot of people were, right? Because it looked amazing. But what we were shown was not what was delivered, you know? So, you know, in the end, it turned out that you were better off if you didn't get in on that. So I ended up being okay with the fact that I didn't get it. I don't know. It was an interesting talking point that, you know, it was an interesting talking point, and I guess. And it was one of those that I felt like could become a very real argument, given the right climate, given the right people talking about it. There's some people that could get real heated about that, I think. I don't know. I remember watching the video and thinking, I don't know that I necessarily agree completely. I don't know. I was in this weird place where I agreed, but I didn't agree entirely, because Bloodstain in particular is the one, like, I want to have a way to get the stuff that I'm going to miss out on in some way, you know. I want to be able to buy, you know, do I want the, you know, the dinner with Ego? No, but do I want to be able to get the soundtrack? Yeah, I want to be able to buy that, and I think it would be lame for them not to offer that to the general public, which is what leads me to believe that they will. There's no way you're gonna miss an opportunity to sell the blasted soundtrack. But I've heard that the demo's available. I didn't realize that they had released a playable demo, but apparently there is one. Another streamer I watch on here, he's been playing through Symphony of the Night, and I've been popping in when I can. Was talking about it the other night. I did not realize that they had released a playable demo for it, so definitely want to get in on that. Man, this part's hard. There's no doubt in my mind that this is probably up there, right? Because it's like there's 9 levels, and then there's 9 stages, and then 2 parts of Dracula's to the kind of the fight, the showdown level. Which same video? Oh yeah, and I didn't disagree with the video. It's somebody you know, or know of, and I didn't disagree with what he had to say, but I think he has a different. That particular YouTuber had a different vantage point than I do. I hope they never have to find themselves in a position where they're I hope they always get to do that, back games and do whatever they want to do in terms of that. But you know, the day may come when you're selling your collection because, you know, you have to move out of your house, you know. The other weekend we actually we went down, our old house was near the beach. Not on the beach. It's kind of near where we are right now, and there's a beach near here, and like in between, like halfway between here and the beach was our old house. We kind of drove by that old neighborhood, and it was like all those bad emotions just came flooding back in. That's one of the moments in my life, losing that house, having to leave, you know. Is one of the hardest things emotionally I've ever dealt with, you know, and you know, I'm not trying to be funny about it or anything like that, but a couple years prior, maybe a year, my father passed away. He passed away, and it was not as emotionally taxing as losing that house was, which is weird, but. I mean, and because that doesn't make sense. But it's different, right? My dad was in poor health. We were kind of in a place, the family was emotionally to kind of let go. You know? So it wasn't I don't mean to sound callous, but we were ready there. We were not ready to lose our home, because we've done a lot of work on that house, and it was ours, you know. We really made it our own, but that's the way it goes. I bet you there's some good stuff in there, and I'll never know about it. Yeah, isn't that weird? Like, fortunately, we did not make it to foreclosure. We kept getting to that point, and things would change. We ended up in a short sale situation, so we sold the house before they foreclosed on it for a lot less than we owed on it. But in the end, that was fine. It worked out okay. And I gotta believe that something better is gonna happen. Otherwise, I'd go nuts thinking about it. So, you know, we've been looking at, actually we've been considering, well, that's probably a better way to do that. Yep, some good stuff up there. We there's some areas that are a little more rural, but still within a close radius of where we are and want to live, and in proximity of where we work and stuff like that. So right now the plan is, you know, potentially we could buy a house and build something, or even do a whatever, a modular home or something, but whoa, Scrooge McDuck's house. But what I'd love to get, there are places around here that sell these like hunting cabins, kind of deals that are, you know, portable. Or at least in theory they're portable. I'd love to get one, and they're like 16 by 20 or whatever. So probably about the size of this full room. I'd love to get one and kind of turn it into, you know, a studio slash, you know, whatever you want to call it, but you know, and just use it to do, you know, like, you know, for gaming and Twitch and whatever else, you know. I'm not exactly sure which way I'm supposed to be going right now. Yeah, I thought so too, man. It would be really cool to have. Well, then, you know, you wouldn't have to worry so much about being super quiet at night. When you did this part, you could get away with being loud. It wouldn't be a huge deal, right? You could. I mean, it would be really nice. The only thing about it is, I don't know, there are aspects about that I don't like, but I don't know. Dang it! Yeah, I don't know how she's handling that. I could not do that. I have a hard time falling, like, my wife likes to fall asleep with like music playing. I can't do that. If there's music playing, I start like trying to listen to it honestly and try to figure out what it is and stuff like that, and I start getting focused on what's going on, and I can't sleep. So, I wonder if that's a better way to go. Money! Usually that thing drops hearts. A whole bunch of hearts, but I'm in this treasure room, so it makes sense for everything to drop treasure. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is in our house, man. I have a hard time falling asleep when compared to my wife, and she falls asleep really quickly. At least a lot quicker than I do. So, yeah, it's a similar situation for us. Oh, there's a chicken leg. But now in terms of sleeping through anything, what's weird is that there are things that I will not sleep through that she would, and there, you know, it's the other way around. Like I could sleep through like. Now apparently this is an easy boss battle. No, it's not. It's not the one I thought it was. The one I'm thinking of is the, apparently the, well, this has not been too bad. Is the, boss battle with the, mummy guy? No, I'd be like, give it to me, baby, you know? I wouldn't be afraid of that. Pour your jewels upon me. So now I'm gonna, what, fall through the floor or something? Ooh, staircase. Stuff's going down now. Man, we are close, dude. It's like A, and then B, and then Dracula showdown. I'm gonna get a save state. Pause it. I'm gonna run, fill up my coffee mug, probably the last time, and I think I'm gonna go steal another cupcake. I'm not supposed to be eating cupcakes, so it'll be our little secret. I'll be right back. Oh man. Peeing. Had to pee too. Hey, so something I wanted to mention to you was the if you do this, like those things like my well, this one right here, the coffee break, and then like my pre-stream thing, the loops that I made those with Sony Vegas Home Studio. There are ways to like you have to use the transitions, and that's kind of how I make it loopable. So there's stuff that you can do. Once again, if you need help with stuff, I'll be glad to show you. The other thing I wanted to do was see if I can do it here. If you're okay with it, I'm not sure how to do it, but I wouldn't mind. Yeah, and Movie Studio is super cheap, and it's great. It works, you know. It's got all the necessities with like half the price tag, you know. It's definitely it's a good piece of software. It's what I started with before I got Vegas Pro. That is not what I want right now. But I'm gonna make it work. Yeah, it does. One I wish would come up, and because I want to. Although I don't think I need it as much anymore, since I'm not going to do as much produced content. Periodically I will, and I have done some produced content periodically. But in terms of like new produced content, there's not going to be a whole lot of that going on anymore. I don't really need it that much anymore, so. But anyway. Cupcake. I'm not supposed to be eating that. Not part of my nutrition plan. Oh shit, I didn't even realize that was gonna break. Chocolate on chocolate, man. Chocolate on chocolate. So good. It tastes good, but it's crap. It's like pre-made garbage from the grocery store. It's not even like homemade. See, this is where I can tell that swear words are going to begin to flow. Because, one, Medusa heads are back. If there's one thing that makes me swear, it is a Medusa head. God, this soundtrack's good, right? It's so good. What I really want to do is, I wish I could get up with some. I've tried to kind of like I'm starting to watch a lot more streamers and kind of become friends with some of them, a few of them, or at least, you know, familiar with one another, kind of deal. What I want to know is what am I doing right and what am I doing wrong, you know, in terms of this stuff. I know one thing that I'm doing wrong, relatively speaking, is I don't play AAA. I don't play modern AAA titles, right? I'm not playing PUBG. I'm not playing anything like that. So I know off the bat that hurts my viewership, right? But here's the thing about that. I don't want to play those games. I don't want to play those games because I don't want to play those games. You know what I mean? And if I streamed them, it would be completely phony because since I have no interest whatsoever in those games, it would be purely for the viewership, and that wouldn't be any good for me. I don't know. I don't want to do it just for the viewership. I don't want to do that either. So it's one of those things, really. Right, that's the thing, right? I don't want to make this work. I don't want to make it a job. Would it be nice to make some money doing this? Sure. But I don't know. I don't feel like I've got the same kind of financial investment that I had with YouTube. You know, I haven't bought costumes and stuff like that. I really honestly just want to make sure I'm playing things that I want to play. And if that is a AAA title from 4 years ago, then so be it. If it's it is now, and that's how YouTube is now, and that's what happened. And it got that was obviously different. That's what. I don't know, that's kind of what happened and made YouTube not fun for me. And then, you know, I had to take some time because of the house stuff. Like, everything changed with that, you know. That affected a lot of stuff in my life. Because that house had a 400 square foot room that we were using like as a dedicated entertainment room, you know. So I had a spot to store all those games. It was a 400 square foot room full of games. It was awesome. I'm in trouble. Anyway, but I had to take some time because of that. Okay, so be it. But I didn't time that right. Yeah, it was becoming a job, basically, and it was harder and harder to find the time, and honestly, the justification, right? Because there was on my end, there was monetary investment that went into it. A lot of monetary investment. You know, I bought a video camera. I bought, you know, all kinds of different kinds of equipment. from camera equipment to lighting equipment to stuff like that, man. And it was just that was just crap. That was it just grew not to be worth it anymore. So the best thing to do was to walk away, honestly. Well, and this is if you're going to tackle it that way, this is the same way. You know, there are guys that are streaming that are getting, you know, thousands of people watching them at a given time. I mean, it's like it's amazing. You know? But I am not, you know, I have no delusions about that. I realize that the type of games I want to play, the audience is going to be smaller. For one, the games I'm playing are going to be older. I thought I could make that jump. The only thing here is, like, you know, I want to try to adhere to a schedule, and I think it looks like Friday nights are going to be a better option for me and my family for me to do that. Tonight is a rare exception to that rule. Because, you know, my wife went out with her friend. So I'm just sitting here at the house, you know, kids are in bed. I could go scroll through Netflix. I wouldn't even watch anything. I just scroll through it. Or I can come in here and try to beat this blasted game, which is what I really want to do. That's really the point here. And I've got friends that actually in terms of this stuff, they actually watch my vodcasts a lot. They don't always catch the stream, but they'll watch the vodcast. So that's good, I guess. You know, they can go back and watch. That was actually kind of scary. I'm gonna save that. So yeah, I don't know. But I do not feel the same kind of pressure. I think there is a degree of pressure, you know, with this, but it's not the same kind of thing, right? Because, okay, a good example is last night. To piss you off. That's why the reason Medusa heads are anywhere in this game are to tick you off, and that sucks because I could have used that mouse pad. We'll try it again. Try it again. That's the beauty of a save state, my friend. They let you do it again and again, and it doesn't matter. Ha! It won't be a problem. I don't care. He was blown away that I'd never played any of the Metroid games. Metroid is one of those games that burns me out. I just don't have a... I don't know. I think they're boring. I don't find them to be very good. And I guess that's a matter of opinion here. Because I know that there are those that just, I mean, just, you know, gosh. Samus is the greatest female protagonist ever. I find her to be very average. Now, I don't really care for, I just don't, I don't like the Metro games. Now I'll disagree with you there though. I like me some Mega Man now. That's one me and my son finished together. We finished Mega Man 2 together not long ago. Man, that was good. It's weird. Let's save now. Yeah. I like Mega Man. And I really like the X series, the Mega Man X series. And those are kind of like, those are very different from the Mega Man, the traditional Mega Man series. Yeah, this is it. This is an easy one. So there's a way to do that without him even ever touching you. The X series are a very different sort of game, but you know they're the same. The robot masters or bosses are very different. You know, it's kind of fun. I don't know. I like them. I like the X game. The Mega Man X series is really good. Oh, Mega Man 2, man, that's what's up. It's arguably the best in the series. No doubt about that. I'll readily admit it. But it's also the easiest one, so that's the reason a lot of people argue that it's the best. It is the easiest one to beat. I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna go ahead and start over again. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of thing that it does. Yeah, the dumbest way to hit somebody. Boom, 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 boom. Isn't this a dumb way to beat somebody? I've actually found quite a few uses, actually, believe it or not. There's been a lot of moments where I've been able to hang on an edge and just let it drop down and hit the enemy. And I guess that's why it's that way. My bet is that that was kind of the plan, is that you would be able to almost cheat it out. You know? It's actually been kind of useful, believe it or not. Periodically. So yeah. Alright, man. Here it is. I think this is like the next to last stage before Dracula. But it was almost too easy, right? It almost felt too easy. So I think this is the final push. Yeah. Finally. God, soundtrack, man. Soundtrack's super good. See, I didn't, having not played it, I had no notion of a good reason to use this thing, right? But then you see stuff like this. It's so good. And you just stand there and hold it, and it kills whatever you're fighting. That was nuts. I really wish I could have got some of those. I wonder if there was anything good in those hearts, or in those candles. Guess we'll never know. What the? What? Holy crap. Let's say with... Alright, so it sucks. I don't have my full whip here. Come on. This sucks. I hate having to do this. So I told you that I was having some issues with my PlayStation stuff on here, and so I went back to and got EPSXE, and it works much better, but it's not as you know, the nice thing about RetroArch is that everything's in one place, and the interface is really cool, and it's easy to use. While the other is a really solid, stable, and does a great job in terms of the emulation, it's not convenient. It's really kind of a pain in the butt. It really but see, that one kind of forces your hand and kind of, it almost forces you to use a front end, like Hyperspin or Retrocade, I think is another one. There's a couple of them. But yeah, that was kind of sucky. I wouldn't mind getting to another one. Yeah, I've got a lot on here. Set up already, you know? I've got a 2600 emulator, a 5200 emulator, ZX Spectrum set up. I've got a Commodore 64. I've the Saturn is set up. The emulation is not very good, but that's because Saturn emulation is not very good. That's just by virtue of, you know, it's not a great yeah. Well, you'll really be able to, and as you narrow it, as you really figure out which emulators, as you really figure out which emulators you like in terms of what's available on RetroArch, you'll start whittling down even more, man. I promise you. Man, there's no way to avoid it. This is kind of tricky, man. Gosh. Yeah. Oh, I do. Oh, believe me, I do, buddy. I had, at the peak, I think we had over 1,500, at least. If not more than that. Yeah, that was... Oh, man, and moving that stuff sucked. Moving it sucked. Right, that's exactly right. And you never play any of it. There was that post the other day, right? The 4 most influential games, right? In your life, or whatever it was. And I said, the 4 I chose were the 4 games that, honestly, on days whenever I wanted to play a game, I usually end up playing one of those 4 games. I rarely played anything. The thing about it was, like, a lot of that stuff became like, if I played anything outside of, like, you know, some of my typical things I play, it would be for a review. And that became the only reason I played games. Come on now. That was a nightmare. Yeah, so I would end up only playing games for reviews, for the sake of reviewing a game. And then that wasn't fun. There were a few exceptions, honestly, but very few exceptions to that. It's kind of sad, right, when you think about it. Here you are, 1,000 games, playing the same 4 all the time. So it was lame. And then I would buy shelves and hang shelves and rearrange shelves and I don't want to go back to that. Right. And so what you see is like what happens. Okay, so now I do everything this way. Or I play Steam games, right? Now don't get me wrong, my Steam collection is absurd. I've got like 300 games in there or something crazy. But I don't take up any more physical space in the house. I don't even take up any digital space on my computer because it only loads them if I choose to load them, I don't even have to download them. So, there's that. And in the emulation, same deal. But I've got every Japanese, US, European, Super Nintendo game ever released. Do I play them all? Nope. Do they take up any more room in my house? Nope. Are they therefore a problem? Not really. I don't feel as guilty about not playing them because I'm not faced with them every day. And I don't have anyone asking me, how come you don't actually play the games? So it's not a problem. It's cool. I like having this as an option. It makes it very convenient. And it's a nice little deal. So what I love to have, at one point I was going to build and I've got the parts to do it. I actually salvaged the parts to build like a Windows 98 gaming PC. I may never build it. I've got the stuff up there to do it. But it may never happen. Because that's more space too, So that might never happen. Crap. Man, if you missed that stair, you're done. Actually, what's behind me right now on the shelf to my, right there. Behind me, up there, shelf. What I have up there is, my copy of Castlevania that is signed by Kanuyo Yamashita is up there. My copy of my copy of Final Fantasy signed by Nobuo Uematsu is up there. Right next to me, I kept all my Dreamcast stuff. I've got my copy of Shenmue signed by Yuzo Koshiro right next to me. That's about it. I've still got a box of Sega stuff that I'd love to get rid of. The problem with getting rid of is that it is a pain in the butt to go through the hassle That's the other part of it, right? Because if you don't want it anymore, you got to get rid of it. Well, how do you get rid of it? Well, you got to sell it. Well, what do you do to do that? Well, you got to list it on eBay. Well, how do you go through that? Well, you got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it becomes another job. I mean, we were going to the post office like every stinking day for weeks, you know, whenever I was selling everything off. In hindsight, I wish I'd have hung on to a little bit more of what I made off that stuff. Like, you know, I made like $600 off my yeah, and that's what happened. I get burned out on doing that. It just becomes so much of a hassle, such a pain in the butt, such an irritation. You just don't even want to bother with it. You know, there are days that if somebody come by with $20 in a truck, I'd help them load it up and send them on their way. I've got a box, like I got a crap. I bet you I get that other one. I've got a Game Boy player with the disc and everything on a GameCube that I know I could get a little bit for, you know, but I just. Now, why isn't that going up now? Debating on whether or not I should go the other way next time. It's such an irritation. Oh, that's hard. That's what she said. I'm gonna make it. I think I made it to the top. Oh, spikes. Shoot. That got crazy. Gosh. Ooh. We're gonna do it this time. I promise. Well, I kind of got it. I guess not. But those spikes are everywhere, that's for sure. I wonder if it starts over again. I hope it not. I hope it does not. That's kind of... Whew. That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking the other day. Like, well, especially if I'd hung on to like that Neo Geo stuff when I sold that stuff, I could have easily made enough money to get that thing. But I used it for stuff, you know. I paid bills with it. But that's what I'm saying, right? There's been plenty of opportunity for me to do stuff like that, but we had bills to pay. You know, right now we're in a pretty good place. I mean, we're not rich or anything, but we're paying our bills, you know? So, I mean, I don't feel completely and totally trapped anymore, you know? So that's good. Now I feel like something's about to change. Yep. Holy crap, how do you get over there? The computer did? Oh, yeah. That computer, you know, so I'm a big fan of the Meshify-C, right? Right, and that's really, if I was going to do a full mid-tower build, I would go with the Meshify, but for the money I could put into it, because I even went as far as pricing. Yeah, they did, but it's a good case, man. I'm a big fan of like mesh front cases because of the airflow. I love that, and I'm not a big fan of all-in-one coolers. I'm really nervous about that. Because I don't know, man. I just feel like I don't know. I don't like the idea of water. I don't know. It's just, I used to want a custom loop, but whew, that it just scares me. But right now I'd love to. That TriStellar case looks so good, and for the price, I'm still within the budget that I originally set on the Meshify build, and that's with a huge monitor, the 34-inch monitor or whatever, you know. Man, you really, there's no forgiveness with this, is there? You either get him or you don't. Yes, the monitor I was looking at, yes, it is FreeSync capable. But I have a NVIDIA graphics card pick. But I think I might go with the RX 5 whatever. Because you'll save some money on that, potentially. So, I mean, maybe that would be a better option for me. Move. Yeah, it was FreeSync though. So I don't know. I mean, it might be a better way for me to go. I wish I had a weapon right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. See, but right now I'm using an ultra wide monitor. But in order to stream, a lot of times I have to set the game to, well, I don't have to. There are ways to do it, but I set the game to 1080p, and it wastes so much screen real estate that it almost seems like pointless using this ultra wide monitor. I tell you, I've always been, I was always an AMD processor guy. Always. I mean, the first build I ever did was an Athlon, an AMD Athlon like 1.2. And I built a Duron system for my dad. So, you know, I mean, yeah. But see, at that time, you know, it was ATI and not AMD, and ATI was kind of, you know, they had their good stuff, they had their bad stuff, and they would, you know, they were. This is hard. I'm sure I'm supposed to have a weapon here, but I don't have one. Man, that was a lot better. And in a perfect world, it would be great to have a dual PC setup here. So you got one that you play the game on, you don't do anything but play the game on it, and then on the other one, you know, you feed the game into that computer, and that's the one that you do the streaming from. Crap. Yeah, that's the way that goes, right? Like that's a good feeling. Hell, I was excited whenever I could actually start some game. There were some games that wouldn't even launch; they would just error out on my old graphics card. But see, when this system was originally built, when we built it, back when my wife and I first got married, so that we've been married close to 10 years now. This system's at least 8 years old, I think 9. We got it with our first tax return, and I built it with my first tax return. So it's been hanging in there this long, right? So I upgraded a couple years ago, I guess, or like 2 years ago, I guess you remember. I upgraded the processor, got a new SSD, all that good stuff, and it's helped. It's given me a couple more years of life, but I don't know how much longer this processor can hang in there. You know, I'm going to use it until I can't anymore, but man, crap. I keep getting down to that last, like, hit or two, and then I die. Crap. I am a little curious, actually. I would love to know how much longer this thing's gonna last. But I've maxed. This is the highest processor you can put in this on this board. You have. I've got. I could go up to 16 gigs on the memory. I've only got 8 in there right now. But it's seriously like a but I'd have to completely buy new memory because the sticks that are in there are they're 2 gigabytes each. And there's 4 sticks. I just messed up. That little thing right there, that little dive he does, sucks. And it sucks that I take 3 for every 1 he takes. And I can go a long time without ever getting touched, and then all of a sudden it's like everything goes to pot. Oh. Look at that. Holy crap. Holy crap. Look at that. I'm gonna die. One little tiny chicken leg. Oh. You gotta give me more than that, man. You gotta give me at least one more. Yes. Holy cow. Whew. So close, man. I think seriously? Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh! This is like the first boss you fight in Symphony of the Night. I knew that. I knew that. Yeah. I knew that wasn't going to go well. God, I would love to have... I'm gonna die. Oh. I don't want to accidentally save over the save state. That would suck. I wish you would land right there. Oh, come on. Ah. That was close. That was much better. There's no point in getting the hearts. Oh. I had that. I had that. I screwed up. I ran the wrong way. I had it. Had it. I'm gonna die. Woo! Come on, baby. I'm so close to Dracula. It's like this, and then you get to, I think the next thing is the dang stairs. There's no way. Not one of those is hit. That hit. Crap. It is more complicated. It's the that dive. It does damage, and then so does the and he doesn't seem to take as many hits. That worked out a little bit better that time. But it takes so long. Because he only takes a little bit at a time. It's like 2 to get 1 bar of energy off of him. I'm gonna end up getting sloppy right here in a second. Oh. Close, close, close. Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah. Give me life, please. Oh, never mind. Oh man, I'm seriously afraid to save. All I got is 1 blasted chicken leg. Death. There's no way I'm gonna be able to beat this. No way. There's no way. Oh. Alright, so now we're at death. And then after death, it's gonna be the man. Dude. This is crazy. I want to beat this with I want to get to Dracula with at least 3 lives. Man, that's bullcrap. This is hard. Like, it's that point, man. I'm gonna stop at midnight tonight, so we may not get to see Dracula. And I feel like I'm at a huge disadvantage because I don't have any weapons. I don't have any secondary weapons. None. So it's like, and the game it's not giving me anything, so. Oh, how good would an axe be right now, right? That didn't go very well. This is awful. Yeah, I'd stand right here and throw axes at him. I wonder, there's got to be a way, a better way, like a strategy to beating him, man. Gotta be, right? I don't know what that strategy is. I would love to know what that strategy is. Hit him and don't get hit, you know, that's probably about the extent of strategy here. Hit him, don't get hit. Oh, man. Man, this is awful. I don't see how I'm gonna be able to do this. I just don't see how I'm gonna be able to do it. Not right now. I might look and see if there's any strategies to beat him, but gosh. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That'll be how it goes. It'll be one of those that just, you know, you had to change your mindset. And you know, it's funny because whenever you start getting tired and you're playing something like this, it becomes real, like, emotionally you start like freaking out. So then that screws you up. I'm still not sure how I just did that. I don't know if I just got lucky right then or what, but it worked. Totally worked. I'm going to save. Oh, something's about to go down. I'm not sure what that something is. Dude, I think we're there. I think we're there. I don't think I'm gonna win here, but we're gonna try. What? There's no dialogue, no build-up, no, you know, I'm Dracula, sucker. Nothing. Oh man, you gotta hit him in the head. Great. Okay, so okay. We're gonna go through it this way. Should I save here? Should I save at this point? So I can just walk right in there? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're so close. I just want to get through this. Oh crap. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Gosh. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna die. I'm totally gonna die. As long as he doesn't spawn on top of me, I'm good. But I'm gonna die. See, I knew it. Oh well, that's fine. Oh, we'll try again. Then we'll punk out and go to. Oh my gosh. I'll be very happy if I finish this. Oh, snap. Well, that would have been really nice if I could have got a hold of that. Punk out. Yeah, I'm going to do one right when I get in there. I'm just going to do one here. Because, you know, whatever. I wish I had more hearts, but, you know, that's the way it goes. I probably shouldn't do this. I should probably just go on to the... I should probably just work on the next life, but... I don't know. Oh, gosh. Oh, I want to finish this. He's been popping up like right there. Of course, this time he doesn't. Yeah, I'm just gonna, if I die, it's gonna be fine, but... Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Not that it matters a whole lot, because I only get 8 of those things, man. It just... Maybe I should just... Yeah, see. This is hard, man. Oh, this is hard. This is kind of a nightmare. Something hit over there and it gave me a pork chop. That one. You see that? That was a pork chop. Yeah, but what difference does that make, right? Points don't matter, you know? What I really want is a dang pork chop or a chicken leg. There's no way to avoid that, as I avoid one. This is so rough, man. So rough. Very frustrating. But I don't want to walk away without finishing, right? Surely in the next 15 minutes I can do it. Surely. Surely I can finish it in 15 minutes, right? Surely. I'm gonna die. I was trying to shoot the blasted boomerang and I didn't realize I didn't have any things left. Hearts. Oh gosh. There's got to be a way, or I shouldn't have wasted that. Dude. He always stands in front of it. Every time. Every time they drop one, every time there's a chicken leg drop, he stands right in front of it. And it drives me freaking bonkers. Every time. You can. I don't know how effective it's gonna be. Cause see, the floppy whip, maybe that will work. Maybe I could do that and block them. I'll try it. At this point, what have I got to lose, right? The floppy wipe. That worked pretty good. That's kind of working. That worked better. That worked a lot better. Good call on that. Maybe I'll be able to do it this time. I don't know. That's not gonna work. Need a help. Man, gosh, I know I'm getting quiet, but. And I'm not talking, but I really honestly don't care. I'm trying, I've got to beat this. And it's that kind of thing where I'm like in complete concentration mode. So, we're at the end here, you know? Okay, so this is not working anymore. That was working really good. But now it's not working at all. Like I hold the button and it's like, it decides to do what it's going to do. This sucks. This really sucks. Oh. Oh, it's so hard. Oh, gosh. And what I'm really concerned about is... I know, and then now it's not like... I just gotta keep... Ah. I'm gonna lose. He's spawning right on... Every one of these is spawned right on top of me. Every one of those spawned right on top of me. Every time I tried, he spawned right on top of me. Gosh! I don't want to walk away from this tonight. I don't. I don't want to come back to this anymore tonight. I want this to be it. I want this to be the final moment that I have to do this. Spawn way far away from me. See what I'm saying? It's like it's like trying to piss me off. This game's ridiculous. And now it like, depending on how the flop goes, it'll... It's just, it's not landing right anymore. It's not landing right anymore. I'm not landing any of these things right anymore. Gosh, I need more hearts. I'm so frustrated right now. I didn't even whip. Oh. I hate that. I hate that when he spawns right on top of me. Gosh. So cheap. I bet you if I stand here, he's gonna spawn around on me. It's not gonna work, man. Yep, and that's the thing, like... If he keeps spawning on top of me and it's not dropping enough of those, I'm not gonna be able to do it. That's a problem. And him spawning right on top of me is completely screwing me up. Completely screwing me up. Gosh. Man. Oh, gosh, I want to finish this so bad. I can't stand it. I want to finish this so stinking bad. I don't even care anymore. I'm kind of mad. Like that was good. That was probably one of the best runs I've had. And I just went crazy. I didn't care anymore. So maybe that's what it's going to take, is me just like not caring. Phone's acting crazy. Yeah, I mean, I got some good hits in there, but not enough. I need like twice the amount of hearts. I'm gonna die. Maybe not. Oh shit. Second form, man. Woo, boy. We got this, man. We can do it. We just keep getting better. Little by little, right? You know what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna try to pull a Symphony of Night. I think you know where I'm going with this. We're gonna load up. We're gonna load up. It's happening this time. One way or the other. We're gonna win this bitch tonight. Tonight. I'm not going to bed until Dracula is dead. It's going to take a lot out of me, like, if and when I finish this, not to shout. It's going to be really hard not to shout. So, I'm going to have to hold it all in, man, because I don't want to wake everybody up in the house. We're going to do it. We got this. You just got to keep an eye on that time limit. I think we should have enough, so we'll save there, and then we're going to bring the pain right here. Nope. 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 Just this part takes so long, man. I didn't have it. I didn't have it. We're gonna get it though. Right? That's what I'm saying. How's that fair? I mean, I get it. It's supposed to be a hard game, but good lord. Oh. I'm gonna die. And this whole thing, this whole animation process drives me nuts. This takes too long. Gosh, I'm all like crazy acting. I like it for him to spawn over there. Ah. Stupid things. That sucked. Those fireballs suck. I'm gonna die. These fireballs suck. The way they land on you, no matter where you are. Brr. What's up, Roxas? Man, I'm about to beat this bitch. Ah. You wanna be mod? Man, this is killing me. I keep thinking I'm good, and then crap! Oh my gosh. Got a long tail process here. Come on! Go, baby, go. I'm too far away from him this time. I'm gonna die. Ugh. Come on. I'm gonna have to start slapping myself to psych myself out, you know? Come on. Be in a corner. Get back in that corner. Come on. Yeah, give me that pork chop. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That was less than... That was a little anticlimactic, wasn't it? A little bit, wasn't it? A little bit. Keep getting a little bit better, but not good enough. This is a hard boss battle here. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Castlevania games are all... The final boss battles are usually rough. But... this one is exceptionally rough. Man, him spawning on top of me is bullcrap. Complete and utter bullcrap. It's ticking me off, man. To no end. Ah! It's not a good start. I got to start. You got to start super strong, otherwise you're gonna just lose. That's just no good. The fireballs is what gets me. The fireballs is what completely ruins this level. Like, it just makes it so much harder. I thought they were lame at first, but like, they really do mess you up. Oh, and the lousy spawning. And see, like, I'll be, it will always be where I'm moving out of the way, and he will spawn in the spot that you're going to land to avoid the freaking fireball. I'm gonna lose. I've been fighting him for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Fireballs. Every time. Every stinking time. It's not happening, man. I'm about ready to quit. I'm like at that point where I'm just angry at it and I want to stop. gonna slow down. And I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna chill out. Oh yeah, I have no doubt about that. The last time he said that, I immediately did it beat it afterwards. So hopefully that juju rubs off on me again. Yeah, that's usually how that goes, man. And the thing about it is you get real stressed out, like I am right now. But I don't want to wait another week, because I won't be able to get back on here until Friday or whatever next week. I hate having to go through this stupid intro here. I hate this part. Well, and it pisses you off, so then you're all like, you know, you're not in the right frame of mind. Messes me up. But see, now I'm getting all sloppy. See right then, like, I hit him once and he hit me like 10 times. See, I'm all off now. I think I really don't want to, but I'm gonna have to walk. I'm probably gonna have to walk away from this. I'm so angry. It's 12:30, and I'm pissed off. Dang it. That was going good. Better. Oh. Oh. I swear to you, if I don't get it this time, I'm gonna call it quits tonight. And I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. It's. I guess I'm done. I'm emotionally spent. I'm sick of fighting him. I'm just done. I can't anymore. I can't deal with the cheapness. I can't deal with anything. Yeah, but what's frustrating is when you get to this point, you know, like all I've got to do is beat him. All I got to do is beat him, and I'm done. You know? And now it's going to be another week before I even finish it. And that's irritating. It's really irritating to get this far. No! I've been fighting Dracula for 30 minutes. Alright. I'm gonna try a few more times. 10 more minutes. Then I'm out. I gotta be out. Otherwise I'm just gonna get mad at it. Then I'll never beat it tonight. Man, dang. Here's the thing, like even if I get done with this part, I've got to fight him again. His other form. Yes, I did. I'm getting hot. Like, I'm getting, like, flushed. It's not funny. Oh man. No! As close as I've been. I think I got it. I think I can do it. That's the problem with this, right? It keeps giving me just enough to make me want to keep going, you know? One more hit and I'd have had it. I think that would have been it. Here we go. That's it! That's it, bitch! Yeah! Yeah! Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Holy cow. My hand hurts. I just pushed so hard. I think I hurt myself. Oh. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so happy. Oh, it's over. Whew. Man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Man, wow. Dude, thank you for sticking in here with me. And, yeah, that I got the timing right, and I finally got the trick with the fireballs. You've got to move and let them come together and hit them with one shot, you know, kind of deal. That seems to be the the plan there. So, man, there's a lot of people popped in and out tonight, and so yeah, whew. I don't mind telling you, I'm tired now. But it's over. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Move on to something new next week. What will it be? I don't know. Gosh. Well, I don't think it's going to show anything new here. It's just going to be, you know, the end credits. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to, man. I'm going to relish this victory. And, cannot. Oh, gosh. Seemed to... I was trying to think of the only Castlevania games I haven't beat are like the ones that are on the DS and the... I didn't play the PS2 one, and I haven't played Lord of Shadow, but I've heard that I'm not missing much by not playing those. Oh man, gosh, it's good to be done. It's something very satisfying about being done now, and not having to think about this anymore. Oh my gosh. My ear hurts from the headphones. My ear hurts. I'm glad to be done. Oh. Catch my breath. I want to see what happens in the end, but I gotta pee. So I'm ready to sign off, but I want to hang out. Alright, man. I really appreciate you hanging out. And I'll see you in the Discord, I'm assuming. And yeah. So let me know if you need any help with stuff. So I'll catch you later. Oh man. Whew. Gosh. You too, buddy. I'm gonna cut the mic off, the camera off, and just let this finish running out. If you hung out tonight, thanks a lot. If yeah, thanks. I'll catch you guys next week. I have no clue what I'm gonna play yet. I'm gonna savor this victory. Thanks for watching.